Why is my PS4 starting in safe mode?
There is a certain irony to even being in a safe mode death loop.
I don't like the sound of death loop.
It isn't a problem for the PlayStation 4 to come up in safe mode if you turned off the console, held down power until you heard 2 beeps, connected the DualShock controller and hit the PS button to bring up safe mode.
That's how you deliberately bring it up in safe mode.
The sequence of actions is complicated enough that it is rare to do it by accident, but if you do it deliberately or accidentally, you can try to solve the problem by picking Restart System from the menu.
I suppose that's because rebooting supposedly fixes everything.
If it comes up in safe mode due to a software problem, you can try to update the system software.
That doesn't help me if the last update caused these problems.
If you're in safe mode and can get to the menu before it reboots, select Restore Default Settings.
Why not pick Rebuild Database?
Restore Default Settings eliminates all the configuration settings that might have confused the heck out of the console. Rebuilding the database costs you your data, but can fix deeper problems by recreating the database.
What's the difference between that and Initialize?
If you select Initialize PS4, it erases all user settings and data and restores it to defaults. Initialize PlayStation 4 with reinstall software does that, plus lets you reinstall the system software.
The latter one is thus the software equivalent to a resurrection, while the prior one is a brain wipe but the software is still there.
If you have a major software glitch that causes it to endlessly reboot in safe mode, you may have to go that far to fix it.
I don't understand what is causing this in the first place.
An endless safe mode loop is caused by corrupted firmware files used at boot time or a hardware failure preventing the same.
If it isn't software, the hardware fix is expensive.
If the light is blue, it is in safe mode. If it is red, the unit is overheating and that's why it is malfunctioning.
The solution for that is improving ventilation or letting it sit idle or off for a while.
The safe mode boot loop differs from the infinite boot loop because you actually get the options to try to fix it up on the screen.
I don't think the system software update will fix this.
It might if the solution is downloading the system software update again after you wipe the system software before downloading all the software all over again, including the latest and greatest and hopefully working firmware files.
Anything else I could try?
Unplug all the cables including HDMI, turn off and unplug for 5 minutes, reconnect, and turn on.
That's just an ultra-hard reboot.
Whether that takes more or less time than a database rebuild and software re-download depends on how many connections you have, and whether or not you fit in and around the entertainment console.